Hey, welcome to my channel. I am going to be playing with more color on my light medium, warm leaning olive skin today with Tarte Enchanted. It is cinnamon color, so that kind of thrilled me. But what was interesting is how it swatched because I have so much yellow in my skin. It comes across as a pinky brown. I did swatch it with a couple of other blushes, but it was just too much the same. And I just knew it would get kind of muddy in there. So instead, I'm going to throw on some base makeup and start a different way. And I'm going to first actually put some lip stain on. This is NYX Lip IV in the shade Bubblegum Burst. It's not as like neon as it sounds. It's like just a really nice kind of neutral pink for me. And then underneath, I'm going to layer Tarte and Harmony to kind of warm up my skin. This is it on half of my face, just so you can see what it looks like. I do have my base makeup on and all that, but I didn't include it here. And then I went a little rogue, but red is very different on olive skin. I am learning. This is Sangria from RMS Beauty. And I thought, what if I really peak the red in that cinnamon more? My skin probably won't absorb it because I don't I've red overtones but not undertones. So this is kind of me combining all the blushes. The Sangria and the Harmony went under Enchanted, and I am really surprised and a little delighted about the prospect of what reds and pinks can do for my skin being olive, and how they actually can fall into a neutral category in a way that I had not known before. So that's me applying all the powders to my eyes as well. I've hooded eyes, and also I like a more monochromatic look, but truly, like, it's just ridiculous for me to spend too much time on anything that's not liner or mascara because you can't really see it. So that's just me getting color on my face, and then that's my favorite new $4 blender brush from Elf I got at the drugstore. And then I also wanted to get more color on my lip. That's kind of a nude from Lifter Liners from Maybelline. And this is a Teddy tint from Maybelline in the shade Coffee Date. And I love these because they go down and dry right away. And then I wanted to throw on some eyeliner. This is Berry Necessary from Elf. So it's like a reddish brown color. And then I went with a black mascara, partially to lock down the coolness of the red, and also because I thought it would make my eyes pop, frankly. And then Maple Glaze from the CoverGirl Clean lip line, which I highly recommend if you have olive skin. It also layers beautifully over lip stains. So this is kind of my look throughout the day. I was a fan. And the next day, I had a little meeting with my manager here. I'm dog sitting. Oh, yep. Yeah, I try to do my best. I really do. And here is me starting with a blank canvas. I'm really going to push that red thing today after I get some base makeup on, of course. So I'm going to actually start with NYX Lip IV in What About Wine. Now, this is a homemade yellow leaning eyeshadow here that I made with some Bare Minerals loose powders I thrifted, basically. And I just wanted to open up my eye and bring some brightness because I'm going nuts on my cheeks. This is Jam from Westman Atelier. I know you're like with Enchanted, but I was like, this is so crazy it might work because it's bringing all that cool red tone to go under the cinnamon. What could happen? We're going to find out. That was Berry Sweet from the Rimmel Kind and Free line. There's another blush they have in that called Caramel Dusk that's really pretty. Maybe not even for my skin tone, but it's really nice. Anyway, here is Enchanted again. So I'm basically, yeah, there's a swatch of it. It looks like, what? You're going to put that over that like deep berry, but yes, I am. So I'm using the berry sweet from Rimmel, kind of like a contour, as you can see. And then I'm taking jam from Westman Atelier for my high points just to bring some brightness and a more sort of interesting gradient into my cheeks. And then this is my favorite smoothing brush, as I may have mentioned, from e.l.f. It really gets the job done. I just would not have thought that would be the case. I think I've applied something else here, like maybe a teddy tint in brown or something. I can't remember. Or I think it might be Nude Espresso from the L'Oreal Hyaluron Lip Tint. I think that's it. But this is Enchanted going on now over the berry shades. And I'm going to apply it, I think, to half of my face here initially so you can kind of see the difference on it. And I was like, yep. That was so crazy. It did work because this is what reds do for olive skin. Just blows my mind. So I was really happy because, yep, there I am testing with the glasses for my Zoom calls. And this is another shade from the CoverGirl Clean Lip line called Blooming Lilac, and it blew my mind. I love this shade. It is really cool. Again, you really should check out that line if you have olive skin. I think it could really speak to us. So, taking a little break here to let the doggies out and let the makeup sink in. And several hours passed. And I wanted to try a touch up with Maiden's Blush from RMS Beauty. My blush was holding pretty well, but I was just curious how that would look over it. And I liked it. And I also wanted to try Blooming Lilac from CoverGirl Clean Lip Line. Oh, God. That is like brown on me. I love that color so much. And I just really like how it harmonized with the rest of my blush from before and even Maiden's Blush. So that's everything. Color's wild when you have olive skin. It's wild enough when you don't, I think. But thank you so much for checking this out. Please leave a comment below. Any thoughts or insights would be greatly appreciated. I think we all have a lot to share with each other when it comes to color math on our skin, whether you're olive or not. Also, feel free to hit the like button or subscribe if you found this little romp valuable, and if you'd like to be notified when there's more of the same being posted. Again, I look forward to your comments, and thanks again for watching.